Hi everyone, I just thought I'd make a quick slideshow to show you my very first attempt at framing a cross stitch. I started off by buying a cheap frame from my local shop. If you're in Britain you'll know it's called Wilko, and this frame was actually just £5, but they're quite good frames, and I bought a separate aperture to make sure that the window in the frame was big enough for the cross stitch to be seen through it. So I watched a few YouTube videos and decided to have a go myself. I started off by ironing my piece of embroidery, and then I bought some foam card. It's like acid-free card with it's about 5mm deep, and I cut it to 1/8 of an inch shorter, both in height and width. And then I actually didn't have a professional cutting board or anything, so I used a kitchen knife and a wooden board. This did the job, but it was a little bit messy on the other side, so I probably would recommend a Stanley knife if you've got one. And then I eyeballed it to centre it and measured it as many times as I could to get it pretty much bang on the centre of the frame. And then I just gently pulled it round and pinned it all the way round into the foam core of the board. The good thing here is you can do it as many times as you want to get it perfect. I just duct taped the back down to keep that out of the way. And then the frame I bought was too shallow for this by this point because the foam board is 5mm deep. So I pulled out all the tabs. I haven't got a tab gun because they cost a fortune. They cost about £34. So I just used tacks, which is looking a bit rough on the back, but it does the job. It keeps it in. And I'm really happy with the finished job. It was a fraction of the cost of what it would be to have it professionally framed. And I think for smaller projects, for presents, it's perfect. So don't be afraid to have a little go yourself. It's a really inexpensive way of framing and definitely a skill worth learning if, like me, you love cross stitching.